What's up, Arbitrage VAs? Welcome to the Arbitrage Academy, an Amazon VA blueprint that is focusing on Amazon online arbitrage product sourcing. So we are now on the lesson 11, and for this another lesson, we will also talk about naman one of the Amazon's terminologies and abbreviations, which is the ASIN, or the Amazon Standard Identification Number. So as a product researcher, it's also really important na alam din natin what is the ASIN and the importance of this. And we will actually going to discuss about them later on. So wag na natin itong patagalin pa, and let us now start discussing them. Okay, so ngayon, ang magiging learning objectives natin for this lesson, or the first one is we will going to talk about what is the ASIN. Secondly, we will also going to talk about what is the use and the importance of the ASIN. And lastly, we will also going to discover on where to find the ASIN of the product. So these are the learning objectives for this lesson. And let us now start discussing them. Okay, so what is an ASIN? Now, ASIN stands for Amazon Standard Identification Number. It is a unique 10 characters alphanumeric identifier that Amazon assigned to product in its catalog. So, yung tinatawag nating ASIN, ibig sabihin, from the word itself, identification, no? The ASIN is para siyang isa siyang identifier or isa siyang code sa isang product or in a single of product within Amazon that is made up of 10 alphanumeric characters, which is a combination of letters and numbers. So, yung ASIN is para siyang patalandaan sa isang product within Amazon na ginagamit ng mga sellers and ni Amazon mismo para mas madali nilang natatrack and nahanap yung specific product sa Amazon. So, this is actually an example of ASIN. So, ito. So, this is actually an example of ASIN. And usually, ang ASIN is palagi siyang nagsisimula sa B and 0. So, I don't know the reason lang kung bakit yung ASIN ng product is palagi siyang nagsisimula sa letter B, which is, ang astig niya kasi there's thousands of millions of products ang available sa Amazon. Pero, for every single of products that are listed sa Amazon, is meron siyang specific ASIN. So, ibig sabihin, if there's thousands of millions of products within Amazon, it means that there's also thousands of millions of ASIN din ang active sa Amazon. So, ngayon, to know more about ASIN, yung ASIN is very unique code siya for every single product in Amazon, to the fact na once na nag-search tayo sa Amazon using the ASIN, we cannot find ng dalawa or tatlong products na magkakaparehong ASIN or same ASIN lang. No, so kasi like what I've said kanina, for every single of products that are available sa Amazon is meron siyang naka-assign na ASIN, and it is only available for that specific product. No, so ayun, that's the ASIN, or the Amazon Standard Identification Number means. So ngayon, let us now talk about naman what is the use and the importance of the ASIN, most especially for us as a product researcher. So ngayon, so the number one use and importance of the ASIN is for streamlined search and navigation. So what do I mean by this, no? So ang use and importance kasi ng ASIN, most especially for us as a product researcher, is we can only use the ASIN if meron tayong specific product na hinahanap sa Amazon. So ibig sabihin, by using the ASIN of the product, madali na lang natin mahanap kaagad yung item na hinahanap natin sa Amazon, specifically without relying solely sa title and description ng item. Kasi diba, as a customer din, kapag may specific product tayo na hinahanap sa Lazada or sa Shopee, we use the keyword or we use the title ng product para mahanap natin yung product na yun sa Shopee or Lazada. Pero dito sa Amazon, there's thousands of millions of products kasi ang available sa Amazon. And plus may mga duplicate listing pa. And kung may specific product talaga kayo na hinahanap, Diba? So, mahihirapan talaga kayo to find that specific product using the title or the keyword of the product. So, dito sa Amazon, no, yung mga customers or tayong mga product researcher, if meron tayong specific product na hinahanap sa Amazon, we just only use the ASIN of the product instead of using the title and keyword of the product to only find the specific product na gusto nating hanapin sa Amazon. So, I will now give you an example kung paano ba natin mahanap yung specific product na gusto nating hanapin sa Amazon by only using the ASIN. Okay, so another use and importance of the ASIN for us as a product researcher is also for the inventory management. So, ngayon, ngayon we are here now on our Google Sheet. So, kung makikita nyo dito sa Google Sheet namin, isa sa mga nakasave talaga na data of information ng isang product is the ASIN. So, itong ASIN kasi is, we also use this sa pag-track ng mga product sa inventory namin. Dito kasi namin natatrack or nalalaman if may mga duplicate listing kami sa sheet namin, or if may if nahanap na namin dati pa yung mga products na nahanap namin ngayon. And at the same time, we also use the ASIN sa pag-check ng inventory namin if we still have available stocks for that specific product. So, ngayon, I will now give you an example kung paano ba namin ginagamit yung ASIN sa pag-track sa inventory namin if meron pa kaming available stocks, and at the same time, sa pag-check also ng mga duplicate ASINs. Kasi as a product researcher, sa napakadaming products na nai-list ko dito sa sheet namin, syempre hindi talaga maiwasan na may mga nadadoble, no? So, hindi talaga maiwasan na may mga nadadoble akong mga products na nai-list dito, no? So, ngayon, para malaman natin if meron tayong mga duplicate listings or nai-list na natin dito dati pa yung mga products na nahanap natin ngayon, like for example, may nahanap akong isang product ngayon, tapos gagawin ko dito is kukunin ko lang yung ASIN, no? Control-C. Tapos, i-check ko siya dito sa Google Sheet namin if nalist ko na siya dito sa sheet namin previously or dati pa. So, ngayon, ang gagawin ko is pipindutin ko lang yung Control-F. Tapos, may lalabas dito na blank space, tapos dito nyo ipipaste yung ASIN nung item na to, which is ito. So dito nyo ipipaste. So paste lang yung ASIN dito, and then ngayon if may lumabas na number, dito, if may lumabas na number, i-click nyo lang yung arrow down and up dito para dalhin kayo doon sa listing na yun kung kailan nyo siya na-list ang dati pa. So dito, based dito, so once na nag-highlight sa, ibig sabihin meron siyang duplicate listing, no? So ibig sabihin na-list ko na siya dati pa, no? So based dito, it says that na-list ko na siya last August 11, no? Last August 11, 2023, no? So this is actually a duplicate listing, na-list ko na siya dati pa. Pero kung hindi nyo pa naman na-purchase, no? Kung hindi nyo pa naman na-purchase yung product tapos mabenta siya ngayon or nag-sale siya ngayon sa supplier, pwede nyo pa rin namang i-list yung item. So, ayun. Tapos ngayon, kung may nahanap naman kayong new products tapos gusto nyo i-check if nahanap nyo na siya dati pa, ngayon, ang gagawin nyo dito is kakopy ko ulit yung ASIN ng item na to. Control-C. Tapos balik ako sa sheet namin. Then Control-F. Then switch the ASIN. Ayan. So, ngayon, wala siyang result, no? Ibig sabihin, hindi pa natin na-list yung item na yon, and we can now list the item dito sa sheet natin, no? Ayun, basically, that's how you can check the duplicate ASIN or the duplicate listing dito sa Google Sheet nyo by using the ASIN of the product. So ngayon, if may nahanap kayong products tapos na-check nyo na siya dito sa sheet ninyo saying that na na-purchase nyo na siya dati pa, tapos gusto nyo siyang i-check, no, if ilan pa yung available stocks ninyo sa inventory ninyo, you can now check the stocks of the product sa Seller Central ni client nyo. So how do we do that? No, so dito ngayon sa Seller Central ni seller, andito yung records of all the products na binibenta ni seller. No, so andito lahat 'yon. So andito yung mga active products, inactive products, or yung mga out of stocks na product ni seller. Tapos yung mga incomplete, listing remove, or yung mga deleted products. No? So, ibig sabihin, andito lahat yung records of products na binibenta ni seller. And ngayon, you want to check the product dito sa inventory ni client if meron pa rin available stocks for that specific product. Ngayon, ang gagawin nyo lang dito is, like for example, itong item, no? So, meron kaming item nito and I just want to check kung ilan pa yung available stocks na meron kami nito. So, i-copy ko lang itong ASIN, then punta ko dito sa Seller Central ni Sir. And then, ang gagawin ko dito is, ipipaste ko lang dito sa search bar yung ASIN ng product na nahanap ko ngayon if ilan pa yung available stocks na meron kami. So, Control V and search. So after searching, lalabas na dito yung product na hinahanap natin. So 'di ba, binibenta namin tong item na to currently. No, so ngayon, based dito, it says that it's still active sa Amazon, no? And then sa may available, we saying that meron pa kaming tatlong available stocks nitong item na to. So ayan, so that's how you can check the item, no? So I will also give you another example. So ito, another example naman. Ngayon, kukunin ko yung ASIN, Control C, then babalik ako dito sa Seller Central, and paste the ASIN, then search. So ngayon, based dito sa result, this item is already inactive, no? This is already inactive or out of stock. And dito sa available, we have 0 available stocks dito sa item na to. So, yun. So, ngayon, if nahanap nyo pa rin itong item na to, you can also list and purchase again this item for replenishment. So, ayan. Basically, that's how you can use and check the inventory levels ng products ninyo by only using the ASIN of the product. That would really help us in checking and tracking the inventory, or in short, for inventory management. So, ayan. Okay. So, ngayon, let us now talk about naman on how to find the ASIN of the products in Amazon. And actually, we have 2 ways on how to find the ASIN of the product. The first one is by not using any tools, or hindi na natin need ng mga tools just to find the ASIN of the product. And the second one is by using any tools and extensions. So, this is actually really helpful for us, most especially as a product researcher. Most especially kung nagma-manual listing pa kayo sa Google Sheet ninyo. Pero kung may mga paid tools naman na kayo galing sa client nyo, may mga automated na tools naman, no? May mga automated na tools naman na nag-auto-generate na kaagad yung mga important details ng isang product sa Google Sheet ninyo. And syempre kasama na din yung ASIN. So ngayon, let us now find out first on how to find the ASIN of the product without using any tools or extension. And then, let's say I would like to search Molton Brown na brand. Then search. So, tapos dito, kahit open lang tayo dito ng kahit anong product as an example lang naman. So, let's say ito. Okay, so ngayon andito na tayo ngayon sa product page. So the very first way for us to find the ASIN is we can find it on sa product URL or sa URL ng product, which is dito sa taas, which is itong link na to. No, so ngayon para makita nyo dito yung ASIN, hanapin nyo palagi dito yung letter na nagsisimula sa letter B, which is ito. Ayun. No, so tapos 10 characters siya, combining of numbers and letters. So, bilangin natin yung letters and numbers. So, bilangin natin 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 characters siya, and then it's combining of numbers and letters. So that's the ASIN of these products. So let's say let's try to copy this ASIN, and then try natin na hanapin itong item na to sa Amazon. So sige, so yan. So copy, and then balik tayo sa Amazon, and let's try to search that item using the ASIN of the product. So ayan, so diba we search the item we search this item using the ASIN of this product, and then lumabas na dito kaagad yung item na hinahanap natin, which is the Molten Brown Recharge Black Pepper Bath and Shower Gel, which is 300 ml. And then it says that by using this Amazon Preview, they are both, or they are the same ASIN. So ayan. So let's say let's open this product again. Ayan. So dito, yung another way also for us to find the ASIN of this product is makikita natin siya under the product details. Yan, scroll down lang tayo until mahanap natin yung product details ng item. Ayan, so andito na tayo ngayon sa product details. So ngayon, under the product details, dito natin makikita yung ASIN, so which is ito yon. No, so basically, that's how you can find the ASIN of the product. The first one is by the product URL, which is ito yon. Ayan. And then, secondly is under the product details. Ayan. So, we can find it under the product details. So, yeah. That's how you can find the ASIN of the product without using any tools or extension. So, ayun. Okay. So, ngayon, yung second way or alternative ways naman for us to find the ASIN of the product is by using the extensions and tools. So, ngayon, yung first extension na ginagamit namin talaga that really helps me na makita namin kagad yung ASIN of product is by using the DS Amazon Quick View extension, which is ito. So, di ba in our previous lesson, naituro ko na siya sa inyo on how to install the DS Amazon Quick View extension. And you know, ngayon, I will not going to show it with you the process on how to install it. And ngayon, I will just going to show with you on how it works or on how it really works when it comes to grabbing the ASIN of the product. So again, balik tayo ngayon sa Amazon. And then let's say, let's search again the Molten Brown. Molten Brown, the brand. Ayan, then search. Ayan. So, ngayon, as we can see here, now, by the help of the DS Amazon Quick View extension, ayan. So, ayan. Ito. So, by the help of the DS Amazon Quick View extension, it shows us kaagad dito yung ASIN ng item, which is, for example, dito, hindi na natin need na i-open tong item na to. For example, ito, hindi na natin need na i-open tong item na to just to find the ASIN nung product na to. May product URL and also sa pinakababa, which is sa may under the product details, which is compared dito by using the DS Amazon Quick View extension. It shows us kaagad, it shows us kaagad dito yung ASIN ng item, which is it would really saves our time, most especially kung nagma-manual listing pa kayo sa Google Sheet ninyo. So, that's the use of the DS Amazon extension. Although, pagkakaalam ko is meron bang different extensions na kagaya ng features ng DS Amazon Preview. Pero ito yung isa sa mga ginagamit talaga naming extension for grabbing the ASIN. Ayan. So, ngayon, yung second tools naman or the alternative ways for us to to find the ASIN of the product is yung mga paid tools or yung mga sourcing tools na pinoprovide sa atin ng mga client natin, which is like the Buybot Pro, the Seller Amp or the SaaS, FBA Multi Tool, Easy Insight, and also the Rev-Seller. Although most of them is parang parehas lang naman yung use nila, pero iba-iba din naman pa rin yung features na meron sila. And then currently Buybot Pro yung ginagamit namin. So, ayun. Okay, so ngayon, let's go back sa naging example natin kanina, which is the Molten Brown na product. No? So, ngayon, ito yung Buybot Pro or ito yung Buybot Pro na ginagamit namin sa current client namin. No? So, ito yung tools na ginagamit namin for sourcing. So, dito, by using the Buybot Pro, we can easily get the ASIN of the product under the details of this item. No, so ngayon, which is dito nyo makikita yung ASIN, and then it also shows dito yung more details ng product na. So if you want to copy this, if you want to copy this ASIN, kahit pindutin mo lang siya, naka-indicate na dito that this ASIN is na-copy mo na. So that's how you can easily find the ASIN of this product by using the Buybot Pro. And ngayon, and at the same time, yung last alternative ways also for us to find the ASIN of the product is also by using the Keepa graph. So scroll down and then punta tayo ngayon dito sa Keepa. So ngayon, punta lang kayo dito sa data and then product details. So hintayin lang natin na mag-loading. So dito sa Keepa graph naman, makikita nyo lang sa dito under the product details. So ito yung ASIN. Ayan. So ito yung ASIN ng product na to. So if you want to copy the ASIN, just right click then copy. Then you can now paste the ASIN. This is Google Sheet. So ayan, basically that's how you can easily find the ASIN of the product by also using the Keepa graph. No? So but yun nga, you have to take note guys na those are only the alternative ways on how you can find the ASIN of the product. No? Still, this would really depends pa rin on you kung saan kayo mas nadadalian na mahanap yung ASIN ng item. Pero ako personally, mas madali para sa akin na mahanap yung ASIN ng product by the product URL. Kasi parang for me, parang mas convenient siya para sa akin. No? Most especially kapag nagma-manual listing ako sa Google Sheet namin. So, kapag manually ko siyang nililist sa Google Sheet namin, so dito ko lang hinahanap yung ASIN ng item kasi for me, parang mas convenient siya para sa akin. So, yeah, those are the ways and alternative ways for you to find the ASIN of the product. So, if you want to learn more about kung paano ba maging Amazon VA, most especially as a product researcher, I really suggest na mag-invest kayo sa AvaPH because meron silang courses. Meron silang course about PR, Amazon PR, PR1, tsaka PR2, and I think meron na din silang wholesale course that would really help you to become an Amazon VA then. And yeah, yun nga, I really suggest na mag-invest lang kayo sa course nila because these lessons na ginagawa natin are only an overview to learn about Amazon PR, and from these courses matututunan nyo talaga dito from basic to advanced sourcing. Okay, plus magkakaroon pa kayo dito ng mga trainings after the course, and bibigyan din nila kayo ng access sa mga tools and softwares na ginagamit talaga nila sa pagsasource. And actually, you are also not investing sa course nila because you are also investing sa community nila. And yun nga, napaka hands-on ng mga coaches and marami ding mga VAs tutulong ito sa inyo sa mga questions. And currently, meron na din silang 80.3k members. And actually, isa sa mga nagustuhan ko dito sa community nila is talagang tulungan sila paangat. Plus, may mga free lessons din sila kung paano mag-apply, paano gumawa ng resume, And the most importantly is they also have referrals, which is i-refer nila kayo sa mga clients if you already done the courses and trainings nila. Kasi, dito sa Ava PH and yung mga coaches behind this community are napakabait, napakagaling, and ang dami ding clients and agencies na alam ang Ava PH. Kaya, yun nga, napaka-advantage ng mga nakagraduate na galing sa Ava PH because alam ng mga clients yung quality ng services ng mga VA na galing sa Ava. Okay? Kaya if you want to learn more about Amazon PR, I will put the links dito sa baba ng description natin and i-visit nyo na lang sila. So with that, good luck sa inyo and see you inside the community. So yeah, ayun, that's the end of our lesson about the ASEN. Now, and again, I'm really hoping that you really learned to our discussion and I'm really sure that you can also use that knowledge kapag nasa actual work na kayo. No? So yeah, that's all muna for our lesson for today and see you to our next lesson. Bye!